Hello everyone, Treecks here. Welcome to Spyro Reignited Trilogy Spyro Year of the Dragon. And also of the Dragonfly. Plenty of action for Sparks as well in this game. But now we're playing regular Spyro. There's of course going to be another Spark stage later on. This hub world is not going to be an exception to the rest. But for that we first need to beat the boss. So, that's going to be post-game business, I'm afraid. But before we actually close off the game in the regular way, going for that final boss, it is first time to clear off all of the stages that Midnight Mountain has to offer. So far, 2 of them are done. The special stage that actually involves around the character that's unlocked here, Agent 9. And then we actually took care of the Magician stage. And now we're going to be entering the desert. First we're going to be collecting all of the stuff that is surrounding it, which is in this case just going to be gems. There's no egg thief running around this time around. The archway to the Sorceress' lair is going to be here, and something else. It does not come in the form of an egg thief this time around, but there is a secret here. As you can see, you can actually break through a wall over here, and that way get another egg on an island. And this time around it's not even the first egg in the hub world. It does still count though, Midnight Mountain. The first egg was also on an island, remember? It just happens more often here, you might say. But actually finding this egg is more about finding the secret in the crystal wall, I guess. That's the biggest challenge here. So with that done, all of the gems in this area obtained, and another loose egg on the overworld obtained, we can actually do another stage. Just like last time, we might be able to do it in one go. I was able to cover the last stage fully in one episode. It would be nice if we're able to do that again. And again. So we can make a cute little pace for the rest of this game. Well, this one might actually be a bit longer, if I remember correctly. This one is not going to be easy. Also remember this one being quite challenging. Let's go talk about the story of this place.
Hello, you must be Spyro. I've heard a lot of people talking about all the things you've done for them. Do you think you could help find my girlfriend Tara? She went off to raid the tomb of the stone golem, but I haven't seen her since. I'd go look inside the tomb myself, but, you know, there's all these scorpions.
Yeah, it's not like you're an actual explorer or anything. Just look at you, you're holding a golf club. So, in that case we're going to be the ones to do the exploring instead. This looks like to be the kind of water we don't have to check out. This water is not going to have any gems. It's way too painful to actually enter, and therefore we're not going to. There's plenty of scorpions here, that's already obvious. But for us it is not going to be a problem to get rid of them. We are a dragon. Nothing beats a dragon. At least not in my book. There's a couple of other books where dragons can be defeated, but those are never good books. Here we've got another chest we can open up at some point, not right now of course. We lack the power or the key. It's not always a key that opens up these things, so let's not automatically assume. Time this correctly. Make sure to take this guy out before he gets the chance to flame us. This one is going to be a bit more difficult. Now we need to jump towards the platform first. So we need to be a bit earlier and still get you without getting hit. Are we going to be doing this stage without getting hit? It's not going to be easy, because like I said, this is going to be one of the more challenging stages. Getting hit is going to be easy here. And probably something that will happen a lot therefore. Oh, this platform sinks! Ow! Ow! I'm able to take 2 hits before Sparks turns blue, but even then, at some point it will happen. And not getting hit is already over. I did actually know the platform would sink, I just did not think it would actually sink so fast. So, there was our hit. And even then, it is probably not going to be the final one. But in the meantime, we are still going to be continuing, of course. Getting hit and getting enemy fodder, so we can also heal up. And hopefully not die in the process. Getting hit is not a bad thing if you make sure not to get hit too many times. Check up what is up here. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the continuation, so we need to do this first. And this looks like too far to jump, so we'll do it from here. 1 up. 45. Jump. And hover. Continuing on the path. Oh, hello. You're something random to find. Behind the corner. Enemy. That another one of those. Does not matter. Where else can we go from here? Jump towards you. Portal first or cave first? Let's go for portal first. Ooh, who do we have here? It's been a while since we've seen you. Sheila. Your turn.
Hi, Spyro. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm just off for a bit of a walkabout right now. You know, sometimes you just long for the simple, old-fashioned pleasures of yesteryear, don't you?
I love how even she admits it. It's been a while. Oh yeah, that's this part. This one I can remember. 2D section. Ow. It's a good start. Immediately get hit by the first enemy. But yeah, there's indeed a 2D section for Sheila on this stage. Not per se going to be easy, because the scorpions are not going to be easy to deal with her. And also these platforms. The platforms that actually sink into the acid. Also going to be a thing here. We know our way around the 2D platformer, don't we? Played plenty of those. 2D platforming is more my kind of thing than 3D platforming, so I should be able to do this. Right, lizard. I'm able to hit you. 2D, that's not going to be easy. If you actually crawl behind me. Next part. Moving platforms, I'm not sure. Yeah, this one's also going to sink. Oh, yeah. Halfway point, first egg. Lester. Indeed, halfway point. This is not the end. This portal will actually deliver us 2 eggs. Anything dangerous down there? Looks like it. I see a scorpion. Ow! I don't want to slide off the scorpion when I hit him. Oh, you're actually difficult to avoid. I don't have a sparks anymore. Need to be really careful now. This is proving to be a bit more difficult than I expected. Oh yeah, this is not going to end well. Yeah. Did not expect a flaming platform to be there after a sinking platform. That is going to require some strict timing. Actually spawn at the halfway point, so that's nice. Don't have to do the entire thing. Boom. Oh, happens again. Be careful when ground pounding these guys. You will actually slide off them, no matter what. You might actually end up sliding towards something you don't want to slide to. Now, where were we? Time for some new content. Almost there. Oh, this is going to be giving us a free heal. Not that it matters. Sparks was already yellow. Oh, and there we are. Second egg. Nice job, Sheila. Pete was the final one. And that way we have 126 eggs. And 3 eggs in total in the stage already. 3 more to find. And we know one of them is going to be over there. This cave over here that I skipped. No doubt also one over here. Otherwise the key is going to be here. There's going to be something over here at least. Oh, come on. You can jump far enough, Spyro. You don't need super flight to actually get somewhere. In this case, the Nelly. It was indeed an egg that we were able to find here. Still no key yet. Not too sure where that actually can be found. And you look like to be a breakable wall. I think I'm starting to remember where the key is actually found. For some reason it feels like this is going to end there. Yeah, indeed. There's no mistake in it. Time for us to actually make a quick detour back towards the beginning of the stage, shall we? I think there's something we can actually get there now. It is unfortunate that all of these enemies have respawned. But luckily we can now take care of them the easy way. Actually coming from the other side. And open you up. More gems. These things actually never contain a dragon egg, so don't expect that. But gems definitely do. Quickly make our way back. There was still that container that we need to get on that other platform. Starting to think we still need to jump there from the exit point of the ladder. Looked like to be too far to jump, but allow me to still try. Did not actually meet up with another route to get up there, so it is now starting to look like the best option. We'll actually get rid of you. Try to get a good vantage point to get over there. You know what? I think we need to jump on that hand over there. I think that is a smarter idea. It looks like to be a stepping stone that we need. We need to jump from here. Yeah. Stupid enough not to notice the hand before, but this is the way. The Mandalorian would say. Now, looks like we are done. Finally, we can enter the temple. 11 minutes in the video, so around halfway, and we're entering the temple. Where we can find Moneybags. He's going to be the guy we need to pay the entrance fee to, you might say.
Well, Spyro, I bet you're glad to see me. It just happens that I know the password to open the door to the tomb of the stone golem, but it seems to have slipped my mind for the moment, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we know what you mean. We've seen you before, so we know precisely what is your motivation and your inspiration.
Very well then. The password to open the tomb is... Are you ready? Gullible!
Oh, you're so gullible, Moneybags. Everybody's favorite character in this game, right? There's plenty of scorpions in here, by the way. I'm starting to have the feeling this is a temple that should have been better kept closed. Plenty of infestation here. But in the end, we are actually able to take care of every single one of them. And also the stone golems, of course. The fire. First go over here. With the scorpion. And then take a look at what we have over here. Ladders that actually sometimes start burning. So make sure to keep the camera in a safe position so we're able to see what is going up there. And know when we're safe. And then at some point we are going to reach the top and you are no longer safe. Let's go around. Nothing over there. Only over here. Oh, there's also a gem over there. Need to jump there at some point. Might as well do it now. Get this out of the way. Also, thank you for the one-up. Don't have to do it for nothing. Achievement, Butterfly Hunter. Find both butterfly jars. Well, the first one was easier to find. This one also not per se that difficult to find. Let's go back towards where we were. We're not able to get up there from down here anyway. The ladder is the only way up. This time around the ladder is going to be safe. Let's go check out what we have down here. No doubt it's going to be leading towards a portal. Yeah, indeed. And it's the only thing it will lead to. No gems. What will we find in here? Another challenge. Another water challenge by the looks of it. Because there's no body of water here for nothing, I guess. Oh, there's an entire world down here. Man, what do we need to do here, Hunter?
I've been training my new pet manta ray to carry the latest technology. Super high impact underwater missile launchers. Wanna ride them and try blasting some sharks?
Blasting sharks on the water. Sounds random, but might as well.
Just watch out for the shark riders. They're carrying the latest JX5 underwater tracking ammunition.
JX5, you need to be careful. That is state-of-the-art rocket gear after all. So we're not going to be the only ones firing. Looks like the things we need to fire at are going to be firing back at us. They might actually also be homing, I'm not too sure about that. Looks like my shots are at least not homing. Unlike the last time we actually went underwater.
Try not ready.
These guys actually are able to shoot us down. Only one hit is enough and we need to retry. It's obvious. 8 of these guys actually floating around here somewhere. The skill point is also a thing in this room, by the way. That we need to shoot off the seaweed. And that is something that should sound familiar to us. There's also a skill point in Spyro 2 stage at some point, after all. Once again, a thing over here. And it's going to be in this room. It's the only underwater room, after all, so... So, well, on the lookout for gems and sharks. Also try to be on the lookout for the seaweed. But, I'd like to focus on that the moment I have a bit more time to focus. Because otherwise I'm just going to be shot down at some point. Allow me to first focus on you guys. Try to make sure not to make this last as long as the Bentley challenge from last time. But if this keeps up, it will actually take that long. And I also still need to start cutting out. In a room like this I'd rather not do that, because finding all of the gems is not easy in this room, so... Actually picking them up I'd like to have on screen, all of them, this time around. Last time in the small arena from Bentley did not matter a whole lot, but here the gems are a bit more hidden. I should try to make sure to focus now. Make sure I don't get hit again. Actually make this my successful attempt, finally. Also need to make sure to open up all of the containers. Where's that final one? I'd never have gone too far. It's gotta be around here somewhere in this room. This little Atlantis. So while we're looking, might as well also pick up all the gems. Shoot some seaweed, because why not? I did actually promise I'm not going to be cutting in this room, so... Here we are.
Nice shooting, comrade! Where'd you learn to aim like that? Oh, by the way, Bianca wanted me to give you this egg. She says she accidentally turned it into a woolly mammoth for 5 minutes, but it should still be okay.
A woolly mammoth. I'd much rather be a scaly dragon. But that is something that's going to be solved automatically. You don't have to use magic for that. So, challenge number 1 complete. 128 eggs. And now we've got free roam. So, you might say that makes it easier to start looking for seaweed. But you do need to remember, underwater we're not able to breathe fire. And therefore, destroying seaweed is going to be a problem. So... In free roam, we're going to be useless. We need to actually get back on this guy. So, talk to Hunter again. We can actually start having fun. And in this case, having fun is going to be shooting seaweed. Not going to be easy to find all of them. There are plenty placed around here. Not always easy to see. Some of them are actually hidden, as you can see. Hidden between the rest of the seaweed. It's easy to actually figure out if you have all of them. At some point the game is going to be saying skill point acquired, so then you know you're going to be done. Speaking of being done, episode time is also running out. We're not going to be able to finish this entire stage by the looks of it, if this keeps up. Need to hurry it up. Where is the rest of the seaweed? I don't know. It's too hard to actually find it. Looks like here's one. And looks like that was the final one. Skill point acquired. Are we going to continue? I think we are. Need to make sure to get all the gems as well in here. It would be nice to know how to get off this thing, actually. Perhaps we just need to service here.
You can ride them.
Oh.
Okay.
Apparently talking to Hunter was the trick. Sparks. You're pointing towards the exit portal. Something I'd like to see, actually. So, time for us to leave. And time for us to try look for that exit of the stage. The actual exit. Not all of these loose portals. Let's go this way. Can't be too far. There's still a chance that we're able to finish the stage in one episode. Oh, here's the girlfriend he was talking about. Looks like she's going to be the kind of girl that knows what she's doing, unlike her boyfriend. So, I guess she did not need any saving, but in the meantime, we were able to gather gems and gather eggs. Time for the final one.
Well, well, look at you, showing up here to raid the tomb after I've done all the hard work. I've spent all day pressing switches and shoving boxes around, and you just waltz in here expecting to claim the treasure? Well, you might as well have it. It's only a lousy egg anyway.
Yeah, for you it's a lousy egg, but for me, that is actually the biggest treasure in the world. So, Lara Croft. Don't think I did not notice you being called Tara. There's no doubt a reference to Lara. So I'm going to be calling you Lara Croft. You are actually going to be the one to come back with us to Midnight Mountain. So far, perfection here in Midnight Mountain. 2 episodes in a row where I was able to actually complete the full stage in 1 episode. And actually being able to close off while returning to Midnight Mountain. Unexpected. In this stage I actually really thought it was going to take a bit longer. But here we go. Here we go. Next time, next stage, and another attempt to actually finish that one in 1 episode time. But we shall see. We shall see. See you folks next time. And Treecks out.